keeps you from moving. You see, your wake-up call is not something that is comfortable to you, but it's something that is meaningful to you. Your wake-up call is not something that is comfortable to you, but it's something that is meaningful to you. What do I mean by that? I mean your life purpose. Your life purpose is not something that is comfortable for you. God is not calling you to do things that are comfortable to you. God is calling you to do great things, to do things that are outside of your comfort zone. That's why He's great. But how do you move from where you are right now to where God is calling you to be? How do you wake up? That's why I call it a wake-up call. Everybody have got a wake-up call. But how do you take the steps towards what God is calling you to? All right, so that's why I want to show you, this is what I call building the bridge of life. How do I build the bridge towards my wake-up call, towards my purpose? So your purpose is not something that is comfortable to you, but it's something that is meaningful to you. So let's say your purpose is to do this, right? This is your purpose right here. This is your purpose, and this is where you are. So you're coming from here, point X. This is where you are right now. This is where you are right now, and that is your purpose. And I want to tell you one thing. This is not what is comfortable for you. This is not a comfortable zone. This is uncomfortable. This is the new things to you, right? This is your dream. Your dream is not comfortable, all right? Your dream, what God is calling you to, is something that is outside of your comfort zone, all right? That is the reason why you could read in the Bible. That's why you see men like Jonah. They were called to do things that were uncomfortable. All right, they were called out of their comfort zone. That's why it was a bit hard. It's a challenge to them, right? So that's the same applies to us. What God is calling us for is not comfortable to us. But how do we move towards our wake-up call? So the first thing that you gotta do when you are right here, I want you to check what is called reality check. Reality check. What are the harsh truth? What is happening right now? Right? Or what could be the worst case scenario if you remain where you are? What could be the worst thing that could happen to you if you remain where you are? So you gotta check on the current situation. Where does it hurt you the most? Where are you heading the most? Where does it hurt you? Where does it hurt you the most? Where does the current situation hating you the most? That's how you're going to see the need for you to move. Right? You can only see the need to move if you think of the worst case scenario. What could happen worse if you don't move? If you don't make this move you need to make, what will happen to you? So that's the first question that you gotta ask. I call it reality check. And there are certain things that you're going to know. I call them the harsh truth. Harsh truth. All right. What are the harsh truth in the currents? The harsh truth in the current situation. What are the harsh things? The pain, you gotta build the pain. If there is more pain, you will move. If you build more pain where you are, you will move. All right, so that's the first thing that you do. The second thing that you gotta do is called reason. It's called reason, right? By reasoning, I mean, you gotta get to think about what you can do. Reason what you can do, all right? What are the other things that I would do if I move from where I am to the next step? What can I do to change the situation? You see, because in order for you to move towards your wake-up call, you gotta reason. You need to reason. Find pain where you are and start reasoning. Start reasoning or thinking about what can I do. So you gotta list a couple of things, right? One, maybe you can get a job. Maybe you can get a job. Two, maybe you can change a place and move to somewhere else, right? So you gotta put down a lot of things that you can do. That's reasoning, the stage of reasoning or thinking. Right? Or thinking. That's how you change the mindset, because as you think, so you become. So you get to think about what you want to become, right? The third step that I want you to understand is called responsibility. You got to take responsibility, right? You need to be responsible for the results that you want. I'm taking responsibility for the results that I want. The things that I want in my life, I'm responsible for that to happen. right? So you gotta take responsibility. You gotta take responsibility to change your situation. All right. So walking towards your call is not something that you're comfortable to do. It's not something that you're used to do. That's why I say there is a gap between where you are to where you want to be, and in between here is darkness. In between here is darkness. If you know how to achieve what you want, it's not big enough. You understand? The goals that I want to achieve, I don't know how to achieve them. But guess what? Where there is a will, there is a way. Where there is a will, there is a way. If I'm willing, if I'm responsible, if I take responsibility to change my life, there is a way to do that. Where there is a will, there is a way. All right. So how do you move towards your call? It's